have you been trying to find a way to work from home as a stay-at-home mom and still have time to be there for your kids, have time to do things for yourself, and all the other things that go along with being a stay-at-home mom? Because let me tell you, I was right there. And then my one friend who was, well, she still is a nurse, kept sharing about this digital marketing. Oh my gosh, has been life-changing for my family. I've been able to cut down hours at work to being just as needed rather than constantly working weekends and everything else with her family. And I mean, I was like a fly on the wall for 2 to 4 months. I honestly can't remember the exact time frame. But for 2 to 4 months, I sat as a fly on the wall trying to see, is this legit? Is it not? What's going on? I mean, I was getting her emails. I was getting the webinars. I kept looking and looking. And then finally, my life here with my husband got a little rocky. And that is when I decided that I needed to take a leap of faith for myself and in myself, that if in case things went south with my marriage and everything, because that honestly was kind of where it was going this past summer. And so I needed to find a way to prepare myself for the worst. And so I finally took that leap of faith and invested in myself. And, now I will be honest, my consistency has been on and off since June. June is when I joined. And because I've been on and off and not consistent and not following the proven blueprint, I have been struggling to find success. So it's been making me feel discouraged and everything else. But let me tell you, if you actually have and follow the blueprint to success, you will succeed in this program. So I'm actually kind of like saying, okay, January, my husband and I actually have new goals and things are looking up. Everything's going great with our marriage and everything. And so now it's just, I want to have a nest egg for savings, because we have been talking about a few life-changing things that right now are not financially possible. And so I know that there are so many people out there that either want to add traveling or maybe buy a new house or help grow their family, and they just can't do it because they don't have that financial ability to do so. So many people and so many of my friends are living paycheck to paycheck, and I mean, so are we. So I am basically reinvesting in myself, and you know what? It feels amazing to be starting to do this. And to get back to my point of, if you think you don't have time, well, guess what? I just walked for about a half hour on a walking pad, watching a training on my laptop for the digital marketing program with the Legacy Builders. And I'm probably going to end up rewatching it because I like taking notes during some of those trainings, and I feel like I could have definitely jotted down some notes from that one. But at least, I'm still soaking in that information. I'm doing the trainings while I'm still multitasking as a mom. So if you really don't think that you have time for this, the proven blueprint actually helps you get to the point of only having to work a 2-hour workday. And it doesn't even have to be a consecutive 2 hours. It can be 10 minutes here, a half hour there, and then go live for an hour or something on TikTok or YouTube or wherever. And it helps you gain the followers and the subscriptions and everything else all from scratch. Anyone can do this. And that's my goal. I want to help other people like myself, especially those stay-at-home moms because I know that struggle, especially having been forced from the workforce to become a stay-at-home mom because of daycare costs. But now I wouldn't trade it for the world. I don't want to go back to work now that I've been a stay-at-home mom. But let me tell you, that mom guilt of not being able to provide for my family, it sucks. And I know I'm providing in so many other ways for my family, but somehow, because it's not financial and it's not on paper in that sense, like, I feel like I should and could be doing more. And that right there is why I invested in the Legacy Builders program in the beginning, mixed with, preparing for the worst. Well, now that everything has been going great and we're back on track and everything, it was just a rough chapter, and we both needed to see a little bit of that tough love and tough truths. And now that we got through that and acknowledged it, now I want to be able to save for an emergency. I mean, we just had plumbers today that came in and said that it sounds like we have a leak on our main line. And, it's not part of the city's responsibility, so it's on us. So, we just got done basically replumbing our entire inside of our house, from galvanized piping to PEX, and now that is a concern. So it's like, okay, well, we can buy a little bit of time here, but I don't want to be scrambling for if it bursts or anything like that. So it's like, that's what I want this to be, is a little nest egg for those emergencies and for savings for the life-changing aspect that my husband and I want to revisit in about a year or two. So the more that I can help you, you are actually helping me reach my goals as well. Because let me give you just a quick tidbit of what the Legacy Builders program is. There are 4 different levels. There's the launch pad, the passive daily blueprint, the digital mastery, and the Legacy Builders. So with each level, you can choose which one you want to invest in. But I will tell you, it's pretty much the same amount of work, the same 2-hour workday and everything, no matter what level. So even if you have to start down at like the passive daily blueprint, it is going to be in your best interest to upgrade to that Legacy Builders, because you're still doing the same amount of work. That's actually what I did. I invested in the passive daily blueprint, which gave me that blueprint plus the launch pad to be able to sell with master resale rights for 100% commission. That right there is insane. This isn't an MLM. There's no upline. You just join a fantastic and phenomenal community that if you're feeling down, you can go and hear other people's testimonies, and the support that's there is like, hey, some people get their first sale and their first opportunity to help somebody within the first week. Some people, it's taken 4 months. Other people, it's taken 13 months. But you know what? If you stick to that proven blueprint, it will work. It's just, you got to get in your own mindset. And mindset is everything. And I will tell you that mindset has been such a struggle for myself. But guess what? I'm back in action. And now that I had a tangible goal of what my husband and I are going to be revisiting in a year or two, I'm kind of keeping that on the DL at the moment, because I do know I have some family that follows, and I'm not sure if I want to share quite yet what that is. But you know what? I'm an open book, and if you want to know, all you have to do is reach out to me on the side. And I like to get everyone on my email list, because I like to have all of my correspondence in one place. I don't like having to do DMs on TikTok, DMs on Facebook, anything. I mean, I'm kind of new to YouTube, so I'm not sure, like, outside of comments how you can contact me. So definitely getting on my email list. But you know what? I will send you the information on the blueprint if you get on my email list, but you can also email me back and ask questions. And if you want to know what my tangible goal is, ask me. I will happily tell you. It's just right now I'm kind of I don't want to expose too much because, again, it's kind of like a pipe dream at the moment, but I digress. So pulling it back to that Legacy Builders program. Sorry, you guys, I go on tangents, so bear with me. But you get those, they're the 4 levels to invest in yourself. There's only a one-time website fee on top of like that initial investment. So then there's no monthly fees after that. Well, the only potential monthly fee that you might have is if you do, with your domain, get a professional email, like I go through GoDaddy. So instead of paying for like the year up front or something like that for my email, I do pay that on a monthly basis. So but you can be in control of that. And you don't have to get a professional email. It's just that with the way that so many of these email domains like Gmail, Yahoo, etc., categorize spam versus promotions versus update, like they have so many folders that they like pre-sort everything in, that if you don't use a professional domain email, then it can be pushed into spam. So people might not realize that they didn't get your email. So that's the only reason why I went that route, but you don't have to. So that would eliminate that monthly fee. But so with that initial investment, that initial one-time website fee, guess what? Yes, you are building your own website and you are getting your own domain, but it is literally copy paste. So I don't want to say that it's no tech, because obviously if you're on the computer and you're doing stuff, there's going to be some tech involved. So I don't want to be like misleading in that sense, but it's literally copy paste. And it is so easy. It really makes me want to say there's no tech, but so I'm going to say there is very little tech. But guess what? Even if the small amount of tech that's there is overwhelming, you can there's a tech support, and there's constant tech support calls in the community. I'm not 100%, I'd have to double check I think it's Tech Tuesdays. So I do think that it is every single week there is a tech call that you get on Zoom, you see live people, you can ask questions, or you can just be a fly on the wall and hope that someone asks your questions or things like that. And it's amazing because not only are there those tech calls, there's mentoring calls, there's additional extra training calls with like mindset coaches outside of the community and stuff that Michelle, our main mentor and person who like birthed the Legacy Builders program, she pulls them in. So every single one of us in this community wants each other to succeed. And that is exactly what I want to help you with. I want to help you succeed with this program. I want you to stop living paycheck to paycheck. I want you to be able to have that nest egg, or I want you to be able to get a new car or travel or help with IVF or adoption or buy a new home, get a new dog, adopt a bunch of puppies or something from a puppy mill. I don't know what your goals are, but I want to know what your goals are so I can help you reach them. All right. So I don't want to go too far on whims. I don't want to go too far on tangents because I know I get rambly very, very fast. So I'm going to actually leave it at that. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel if you want to continue learning more about the digital marketing world and the Legacy Builders program in particular, since that is the one that I am a part of. And if you want to get on my email list, please let me know that as well, and I will get you there, and we can have a little bit more one-on-one conversations. All you got to do is email me back, and we can get that communication going. I can help you answer any questions. I can help you learn a little bit more about myself if that's something that you'd want, or if you have questions on if your goal is even something that's logical or anything. I'm here to help you. I want to help you succeed, and I want to help you get out of that financial struggle. So definitely let me know if you want in on that email list right away. And even if you don't, let me know what your goals are, because you know what? We all have amazing goals. And even if you don't want any part of this Legacy Builders program, I still want to help cheer you on. Because you know what? I actually had someone comment on a few of my posts today. And oh my gosh, the confidence boost that I got reading those posts and those replies and comments and stuff, like, he called me an inspiration. Well, he was an inspiration to me because I needed that. Like, and I didn't realize I needed that. So please comment your goals and let me help you get that confidence to be able to achieve those goals. All right. I am going to sign off because I'm going to go rambling on about confidence and everything else. And, I mean, I totally could, but I know that it gets boring. So, and I just got a notification on my phone that my kids turned something off for our ADT. So I'm going to go make sure that they're not doing something like that. So again, if you're a stay-at-home parent, this is definitely something that you can do. And let me know your goals and let me know if you want on the email list.